So in this question it is given that 100 coplanar forces each equal to 10 Newton act on a body. Each forces make an angle pi divided by 50 with the preceding forces. What is the resultant force will be? So first of all, just try to understand the concept behind this question. Suppose if you are having only one forces. So if there is only one force is acting on the object, we know that we cannot keep the object in equilibrium. So for keeping the object at equilibrium, or the resultant force should be equal to 0, for that purpose we need two forces. And if you are having two forces of same magnitude and opposite direction, then we know that the value of resultant force should be equal to 0, or we can say that the angle between them should be equal to nothing but 180 degree. At the same time, suppose if you are considering a combination of three forces of same magnitude, then also the resultant can be equal to 0 if you are keeping at an angle, let's say, that is equal to nothing but 120 degree each. Then we can say that the resultant force is equal to 0. Now assume that if you are having four forces, then the angle between them should be equal to 90 degree, four forces of equal magnitude. Then also we can say that the value of resultant force will be equal to 0. Like that, suppose if you are having n number of forces of equal magnitude, then we can identify what should be the value of angle between each forces over here. So the equation for this is theta is equal to 360 degree divided by n. Like in the first situation, we can observe that this theta is going to be 360 degree divided by, over here the number of forces were 2. So we are going to get the answer as nothing but 180 degree. Same as like in the second situation, there were three forces, so this is 360 degree divided by 3, so you'll get the answer as nothing but 120 degree. In this third situation, it is 360 degree divided by 4, we'll get as nothing but 90 degree, and so on. So if there are n number of forces, and if the angle between each force is equal to nothing but 360 degree divided by n, then also the value of total forces, or the sum of all the forces, will be equal to 0. So that is the concept behind this question. So once again, just see the question. There are 100 coplanar forces. So we can say that the angle between them, theta, should be equal to nothing but 360 degree divided by 100, the number of forces over here, or it is given in terms of 360 degree. We know that is equal to 2 pi radians divided by 100, that is equal to pi divided by 50 radian. So in question that value is given. So if there are 100 coplanar forces, each of magnitude, whatever may be the magnitude, there is no issue. So if there are 100 forces, and if the angle between them is equal to pi by 180, then the resultant force will be equal to 0. Or if there are n number of forces of equal magnitude, and if angle between them is equal to 360 by n in degree, or 2 pi by n in radians, then the resultant force will be equal to 0. अगर किसी को हिंदी इंग्लिश समझ में आने में कुछ डिफ़िकल्ट है तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. तो देखो इसमें क्या है, आई एक्सप्लेन इट, मैं हिंदी में भी इसको एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. तो खाली इतना है, अगर हमारे पास दो फोर्सेस एक्सर्ट कर रहा है ऑफ सेम मैग्नीट्यूड, तो या दोनों ऐड करके हमको ज़ीरो मिलेगा क्या, या दोनों ऐड करके हमको ज़ीरो मिल सकता है अगर दोनों फोर्सेस का मैग्नीट्यूड सेम है और डायरेक्शन ऑपोजिट है. ऐसा अगर हमारे पास तीन फोर्सेस है ऑफ सेम मैग्नीट्यूड, सो तीनों ऐड करके रिजल्टेंट फोर्स का वैल्यू हमको ज़ीरो मिल सकता है, एस हमको मिल सकता है इफ़ द एंगल बिटवीन दम इज़ इक्वल टू 120. तो अब पूछेगा ऐसा हमने चार फोर्स ऐड करके हमको ज़ीरो मिलेगा क्या? हाँ मिलेगा, क्यों नहीं मिलेगा. इफ़ द एंगल बिटवीन दम इज़ इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री, देन इसके बीच में ये सब फोर्स को अगर हमने ऐड करेगा तो हमको रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर ज़ीरो मिलेगा. अभी देखो एट द सेम टाइम अगर हमने ऐसा कंसिडर कर रहा है, ऐसा हमने n नंबर ऑफ फोर्सेस को लेके आया और हर एक फोर्स के बीच में एंगल हमने रखा है दैट इज़ 360 बाई डिवाइडेड बाय n, देन ये सभी फोर्स ऐड करके नेट फोर्स का वैल्यू आपको ज़ीरो मिलेगा. और हम लोग ऐसा ले सकते हैं 2 पाई बाई n का वैल्यू n का एंगल पर रखेगा तो पूरा वेक्टर ऐड करके आपको रिजल्टेंट का वैल्यू ज़ीरो मिलने वाला है. तो देखो फिर से एक क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया था, एक क्वेश्चन में ऐसा दिया था देयर आर 100 कोप्लेनार फोर्सेस, तो हम लोग देखते हैं कौन सा एंगल पे, कितना एंगल पे रखना चाहिए हर एक के बीच में। दैट इज 2 पाई डिवाइडेड बाय 100, और ये 2 और ये 100 कैंसिल करके हमने लिख दिया पाई डिवाइडेड बाय 50। तो अगर पाई बाय 50 एंगल पे अगर हमने 100 फोर्सेस को और एनी नंबर ऑफ फोर्सेस को इक्वल एंगल पर रखेगा तो हमेशा जो रिजल्टेंट वैल्यू है वो 0 ही रहेगा।